Okay, so London, as I'm sure most of you have heard, has been quite warm lately. So today, this is actually what I ate during the heat wave. I don't have air conditioning, by the way. The recipe today is how to make vegan salmon flakes. They're actually really, really good, very true to, I think, salmon flakes. The reason is because this ochazuke dish, which is a Japanese dish that's rice, green tea or seasoned green tea, and I had mine cold, and salmon flakes on top. And that is what I actually made many years ago for my finale in culinary school. But the reason I haven't done it yet is because of these salmon flakes. I was really trying to find like a good recipe for them. So this following one, we're gonna be using jackfruit, and depending on what you have available, you can add this or not, but flaxseed oil or like an omega pill, like seed oil that you might, take, really transforms the jackfruit like into actual like salmon tasting salmon. If you don't like that flavor though, because I understand that some people don't, just keep it oil free, and then you can actually, it reminds me very much of like some of the carrot salmon or the carrot fish that we're seeing on the market today, where it's not really fishy, but it just kind of has the texture and the feel of fish, of salmon. So so today salmon flakes, and then in a future video, I'm thinking maybe shorts, we'll do the ochazuke together. So this salmon recipe is actually from The Edgy Vegan. I'll put their link to their site down below. But you saw that I saved some of that jackfruit brine first, and that'll just provide some nice salt, some nice interesting flavor afterwards. And this is pretty much the brine. You saw initially I put that's actually seaweed flakes, the initial red bit, but instead of seaweed powder, you can actually do this whole thing in a blender and just use nori seaweed. So like the stuff that you would use for sushi that you find at the Asian grocery store. And then a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of that brine, and you just mix all of that together. So I did not have any flax oil with me then, but I did have some plant-based omega-3s, and that actually really seemed to work. I didn't want to make it too kind of fishy flavory, so I only added one. I know that the Edgy Vegan added a lot more actually towards the end. So after this has finished brining in the liquid, the jackfruit, I think that they added maybe like 2 teaspoons or so of additional flaxseed oil. Actually, the omega-3 pill actually really does smell like the sea, but actually does really smell like fish. On another recipe, I saw that someone just put flaxseed oil, and yeah, that also has a very similar flavor, so feel free to do that. Okay, so this is the day after. It's similar, but it soaked up a lot of that color. So I was thinking you could probably dehydrate this a little bit and then keep it for a while, or you could maybe you could freeze it or like stick it in the refrigerator for a bit.